We begin tonight with a closer look into the indictment of former Lafayette Mayor-President Josh Guillory for malfeasance in office. Tonight we've learned the grand jury indictment has yet to be filed with the St. Martin Parish Court, so there's no date set for Guillory to appear and enter a plea. Now this case all stems from a dispute between the two parishes over flood prevention. And only on News 15 tonight, Dracar Francois takes us on a boat tour along the Vermilion River to see the spoil banks at the center of the controversy.
In the 1950s, the Army Corps of Engineers dredged from the bottom of the Vermilion River, which is right here where we're standing, and created a levee on the St. Martin Parish side of the Vermilion River. Now, 4 years ago, the Guillory administration decided to move that levee to my right here on the Lafayette Parish side.
But I believe this is 9 foot.
Branches and debris, it's what's left of the spoil bank dredging project, which sits on the Lafayette Parish side of the Vermilion River. This is from the actions Josh Guillory took back in 2022. Records show it was his decision as the mayor-president at the time to undertake the controversial dredging project, moving the sediment from the St. Martin Parish side of the Vermilion River and placing that dirt on the Lafayette Parish grounds. The area feels a world away, yet just a few hundred feet from the Lafayette Regional Airport. In this video from 4 years ago, you can see here heavy machinery was used to move the dirt from the St. Martin Parish side of the river to the Lafayette Parish side. Guillory emphasized in an interview only on News 15 after his indictment that the sole objective was to prevent flooding in Lafayette.
I'm thankful for the thousands of homes and lives that were saved because of all the efforts in both parishes.
This is pretty much right where they were.
Guillory claims he was doing what's right, but after the St. Martin Parish DA brought evidence to a grand jury, the former mayor-president was charged with a felony of malfeasance in office. The charges stem from Guillory not getting the proper permits and permission to undertake the secretive spoil bank project, codename Apollo, which cost Lafayette taxpayers $3.7 million. He maintains the prosecution is purely political.
I think it's probably the most shameful thing that we've seen, in the history of our legal field and in the history of public service. I forgive these guys.
St. Martin Parish officials are also calling for the restoration of the spoil banks that Guillory moved, saying the loss of the 7-foot levee poses a significant flood risk to their residents. The parish is suing LCG, seeking to restore the riverbanks. For News 15, I'm Dracar Francois.